Good morning, folks. How are we today? Hopefully everybody's doing well. This is my fourth day of lockdown, or fourth day of furlough today. So I've just dropped the little one off at school, which was a far better experience than yesterday. So we've got over that bump, I think. Still putting the Christmas tree up at the weekend. She's not letting me forget that. So yeah, I just thought I'd catch up with you on my way back. It's a really nice walk, actually, this, to be fair. And interestingly, you'll notice behind me it's like a purpose-built cycle path or walkway. And interestingly, I've lived in many places during my adult life, including Scotland, Wales, Cheshire, Manchester, Stockport, many places. But actually where I am at the moment, on this very same path, is the area where I actually grew up. This is where I went to school. This is where I had school pals, local pals. These are the bankings that we knew them as. It wasn't like this in the day. It was an old disused railway line. And the railway lines have been taken away and replaced with literally just the bed of the sleepers. Sleepers have been taken away, railways have been taken away. But there was none of this purpose-built pathway, and these bankings were a lot steeper, as from what I recall, unless it was just because I was young and they seemed a lot steeper. But we used to get cardboard. You see the bankings there. We used to get cardboard and go down the bankings. So it does. Walking along here brings back some good memories. This on my right-hand side here is what's known as the new estate. In fact, when they were building those houses, me and a few friends from school, Michael Dickinson, Chuckles, Paul Crook, we used to climb in those buildings in there when there were shells, when they had no windows, no doors. We used to go right up to the top as far as we could on the scaffolding and jump off the scaffolding onto the piles of sand, or even the piles of insulation, the rolls of insulation they used to put in the walls and the ceilings, the attic. So yeah, it's good being able to reminisce, brings back good memories, which takes me on to last night's sleep. Wow, I can't even call it a sleep. I went to bed I think about 9 o'clock. I was awake again at 10. Got up, sat downstairs and just tried to gather my thoughts, try to understand what the bloody hell's going on. And needless to say, I got very little sleep until I was awoken at 7 this morning. I think I was still awake at 3, tossing and turning all night asleep on the settee because our daughter had come into the bed with us. She had pains in her stomach, obviously recovering from her appendix being removed still. So I slept on the settee, or rather I disturbed sleep on the settee. But hey ho, the joys and trials and tribulations of parenthood. But yeah, last night was a strange one. Lots of thinking going on. Lots of trying to understand where I'm at. Trying to make sense of it all. But I'm positive, and that's the main thing. There was a good chat yesterday on Twitter about friendship, and whether it sort of got you questioning. The tweet itself was questioning whether your friends, are they genuine friends? Didn't really mention fake friends as such, but they were asking, were they genuine friends? Are they there in your need? And I think predominantly, majority of friends are genuine. I also think that I'm just going under the railway bridge, the road bridge. This is a bit of the walk that you didn't go on yesterday with me. So, I'm just laughing out loud there. If I just show you this pipe, you can see that pipe up there, goes right the way across this walkway. I believe it's an old water pipe that goes from one side of the road up above where we are to the other side of the road. And the reason I'm mentioning it is we used to walk along that you'll see it in a minute. There you go. We used to walk along there. That's a little spiked barrier to try and prevent anybody from going on there, but we used to walk along there as kids. Stupid. You think back now and you think, wow, some of the things we used to do were just bloody daft. But yeah, hey ho. Yeah, so friends, whether they're genuine friends or whether they're not so much fake friends, or more of where your friends are on your journey at any given time. And I honestly say, majority of my friends I believe are genuine. They come across as genuine, some more than others. But I think that the general gist of that is that people are just busy. People are just really, really, really busy. They've got their own challenges going on. But the good news is that I do have a good circle of friends, ones that I can draw on, ones who I can reach out to, ones who I can get some positive comments and some bring me back to reality comments. So yeah, be grateful for your friends. So listen, that's probably enough of me chatting for now. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this walk. I'll be home in about 5 minutes. Bit more CPD, bit more learning, bit more understanding. I'm going to start looking deep into the challenges ahead of us as leaders, as executives, whatever position we have in a business, what we need to do differently. And I'm going to look at something I caught onto yesterday and has been in the back of my mind for quite a while. What that journey is going to look like going forward. Whether we continue with the long game and we're looking at 5-year, 2-year, 1-year plans, or whether we need to chunk that down, bite-size it down to the here and now. What's happening this month, next month, the month after, and also how we're going to get our people, our teams, our staff as a collective to become more of an ambassador role as we navigate the challenges ahead of us. Okay, so listen, that's enough for me for now, and I shall catch up with you soon. Have a super day. Catch you later.